Making uncompressible grain. Did I just make the beautifulest piece of artwork ever? Yes, here you have it. Full spectrum dominance. 16.7 million colors, pure 24-bit rainbow in a scattered form. This is actually seriously the Photoshop I've worked the most on ever. I added a small amount of Gaussian grain starting from a gray 4096 to the power of 2 image over several weeks. In Photoshop Elements, so no action automation was available. When I finally arrived at all colors available though, I figured I could just change it to 16-bit per pixel and do the green ones, and yeah, got all the colors I wanted, so also the fastest Photoshop I've ever made. Trying it now, it doesn't work that way. One great workaround for more randomness is converting 3 grain images to 256 color grayscale, then pasting each in a separate RGB channel. Without much effort, you then get a 47 megabyte PNG. Doing plain RGB grain the simple way produces a 37 megabyte image. Still, the first try is 2 megabyte near the limit, so it's easily only 2% compressible, interestingly enough. This only produced 350k colors, while the other one had 2.2 million. To get the best grain, I used the near lowest possible volume, 0.2%, and RGB Gaussian distribution. The challenge is simple. Create a 50% grayscale 16K image, add grain, save as PNG whatever format you want, and you get the compressible factor down to 0%. Said zip of an uncompressed TIFF would be interesting. Optimization. 1. Like I said, generate 3 separate grayscale images and put them together. Would improve it, but it would probably reduce the compression to 0% long before it reached 16.7 million colors. 2. Count how many actions are needed. Was it 1000 originally or 10,000 or more? I'm sure it was closer to 20,000 or 50,000 originally. That is repeated filter actions. Maybe I did 50 actions per day and had around 500 saved pages, so that would be 25,000 filter actions. Not quite sure, but probably a lot. Interestingly, zip works better than 7-zip, however I try. On version 10, zip creates a 41.4 megabyte file, while self-zip is 41.6 megabytes. I'm not quite sure what this is useful for. I remember hearing some geeks talking about using webcams to get random grain. For real-time encryption? Don't really know. But geeky YouTube videos inspire me. Thanks, algorithm. Now we're getting closer. Only 10 kilobyte difference between 400 generations. Having the image zoomed out speeds up the process, and also reducing cache levels and history levels to 0. Will build up a lot of memory usage. Oh, it seems I hit a PNG limit at 8 to 9 million colors. Going beyond this, the size stalls at 50360,466 bytes. What about recompressing it in Tom's Plus? It usually works. No, it got bigger. Still, I suppose the limit is around 2 to the power of 24 divided by 2 times 1.1, or 9.2 million colors or so. Interestingly, the built-in zip compression in TIFF is worse than the inherent one with default values.